All right, here's another album review. Here's what we're going to talk about today. I've been listening to this one for about a week now. So, like the first week or two, I don't know when I want to put this up, but I'm listening to this in February of 2016. So, here's the album I'm listening to. Right, one of the albums I'm listening to now. There you go. Hey Stoopid by Alice Cooper. I've heard of this record forever because when this record first came out, I remember the single "Hey Stupid," and I thought it was good. So it took me 25 years to buy this and finally listen to it. But I gotta be honest, I really enjoy this. This is 1991, so it's right on the edge of when this kind of music became a joke. I really missed this time also. I gotta be honest, like when music was just kind of, I mean, I know we needed a change, but when it was just kind of goofy and fluffy and fun, I mean, not that it's all goofy, but just like fun and it's fun. I like this. So, and just big, everything's really big. The drums, the guitars, the choruses, there's so many people singing backup vocals on this. There's like 12, 13, 14 people singing backup vocals on some of these songs. It's ridiculous, but it's cool, but it's ridiculous. Also, Mickey Curry, Bryan Adams bass player, or excuse me, Bryan Adams drummer, and Bryan Adams drummer plays drums on this whole thing. And Hugh McDonald, who became Bon Jovi's bass player the year after this, is the bass player on this. So pretty cool. Also some guests by Slash and was Satriani on here? I think Satriani played a song. I think Hey Stupid. Overall, though, I'm digging this. This is the version of Alice Cooper that I'm most familiar with, and I know that's probably sacrilegious, but I don't know much about the '70s and the shock rock and all that. Mostly, what I know about was the '80s stuff, like the Poison and all the bigger the Constrictor record, like the bigger sound. Certain bands went that direction. Bands that around the '70s and the '80s kind of acclimated and did this. Aerosmith did it. They started being like the big hair band kind of band. And that's when they hooked me because that's the age I was. So overall, I got to be honest. I've only heard like 4 Alice Cooper records. I'm sorry, it's true. And this is my favorite of all those like '80s big sound ones of Constrictor and Trash. And this one, is there another one? I should know it, but I can't think of it. I think maybe it's just those 3. This is my favorite. This is the most solid. It's still kind of spotty. Like 6 or 7 of these songs are great, and then like 4 or 5 of them are just like really a waste of time. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful. It's just how I feel. So real quickly, Hey Stupid. Hey Stupid is a great song. Like it. Love's a Loaded Gun. It was okay. Snakebite. It took 7 people to write Snakebite, and it's just 7 people, and it's just it's all right. Like, it's really weird. The second half of this record does a lot more for me than the first half. Burn Our Beds, okay. Dangerous Tonight's okay. I kind of skipped all those. Might As Well Be on Mars. Like a 7-minute song. I really, really like that song a lot. That's a good one. Feed My Frankenstein, that was the hit. Most people my age know that from Wayne's World, the first Wayne's World. That's the song that he plays. Mike Myers wanted him to play, I think 18. I think is what he wanted him to play. But they were pitching this record at the time. Alice Cooper's like, no, we're going to play the new song. So Feed My Frankenstein. Also interesting just to be any kind of band where, like he had Teenage Frankenstein, like 5 years beforehand. I guess if you're going to have a niche, you should be the hair band that had 2 songs with Frankenstein in the title in the 80s, early 90s. Hurricane Years didn't do much for me. Little by Little's great. Die For You is a great song, co-written by Mick Mars and Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue. Dirty Dreams I could do without. I've heard enough songs about humping to last me a lifetime. I mean, I don't need any more songs about humping. And then Wind Up Toy is great. Wind Up Toy is really kind of dark and interesting, and I love it. The production on this, I know it's dated because it's 1991, but I really do like it. It makes me happy. So this is just kind of like a little snapshot in time, right before this kind of music became a joke. But for what it is, I really like it. A lot of hooks, huge vocals, big guitars. Like I said, half the songs don't need to hear again, and the other half I really like very much. So I would recommend it to anybody that dug the big '80s sound and hasn't heard this before. Good one. And again, $4.90. I hate to say this, it breaks my heart. $4.99 on Amazon Prime, and it shows up at my house. $5, and it brand new. It's great, but it's not great. The devaluation of music is a whole other topic that I don't want to get on because in 1991 I was in high school and I would work. I mean, I wouldn't work hard, but I would save my money, and I'd save my $15 for a 15-year-old, which is all the money in the world I had. to go buy a record that had one song on it that I liked and didn't even know anything about the rest of the record. And that's how much music meant to me and means to me that I'll spend 2/3 of my life savings at the time on a song. I mean, we can't do that now. I get it, but just that this was $5 is great, but it's not great. But whatever. Whole other topic. Anyway, Alice Cooper, Hey Stoopid, good stuff. I give it like a 7.5 overall. I like the vibe of it. I think he's like 41, 42 when he made this. Also, like, still, that's sounds great. I mean, and he's still out there doing it. Saw him a couple years ago. All right, that's all I got. That's my rambling thoughts on Hey Stoopid by Alice Cooper. Was this worth 6 minutes of your life? I don't know. Subscribe to the channel and tell me anything else you want me to talk about, and I'll do it. I don't care. And that's it. All right, thanks for listening. Take care.